Hello, friends, wherever you are. Hello, hello. I'm glad to have you listening. As usually, we will start with a little centering. And today, the invitation is to drop from the head, from the noisiness and the busyness of the head, into the heart. It is an experience that is useful to invite on a daily basis. What does it mean to live from the heart? What does it mean to be open from the heart? At this moment, as I'm doing this exercise with you, I feel a warmth in the chest and a joy, as if there was spring in my heart. What does it feel like to you to be in the heart? So the quote we're going to look at today, I called A Path with Heart, and it's from Carlos Castaneda. Some of you might know him from years gone by. It says, "It is the consistent choice of the path with heart which makes the warrior different from the average man. He knows that a path has heart when he's one with it, when he experiences a great peace and pleasure traversing its length." So this quote connects directly to the previous week's quote on self-purification and authenticity and finding one's path. This phrase from the books of Carlos Castaneda, A Path with Heart, is so evocative, isn't it? I mean, even Jack Cornfield wrote one of the best books for beginners in Buddhism called A Path with Heart. And we kind of all know what a path with heart looks like. It is a path that has vigor, that has strength, that has courage, that constantly invites us to grow and to evolve, that is not stagnant. A path with heart is never stagnant. It is an adventure of discovery. It brings us closer and closer to who and what we truly are. So here, Castaneda talks about the difference between a warrior and the average man. A warrior is, it's the man woman who has embarked on the hero's journey, who, in a way, fights for truth and who wants truth and who will take risks for the truth that she or he has understood. And so the average man is what in so many spiritual practices calls the man who is asleep, hypnotized, who is not very drawn to inquiry or discovery. And this is not a pejorative kind of, it's just what it is. As one walks the path of the hero's journey, one discovers how asleep one was 20 or 30 years ago. How mechanistic and dualistic and all those things one was. So he continues to say he knows that a path has heart when he's one with it. And what he means there is this intensity of truth that permeates everything we say and do, and that gives so much joy, because you feel you're not lying to yourself or to others or to life. And what a relief that is, and that's authenticity clearly, when one is no longer lying to oneself or to others. It's fantastic. And so this gives, as he says here, great peace. And it just wants us to continue. It just makes us want to continue. Because this is what truth does. And a path with heart is a path that has truth for us. The truth makes us want to continue the journey because it brings wholeness, it integrates us. And the parts of us, it embraces the dark and the light. And it is not separate from the rest of the world or of people. It is a feeling that I wish for everyone, truly. There's nothing absolute, and it's all a very personal discovery. But a path with heart is essential for a meaningful life. So thank you so much for listening today. And I wish for you this week, from the bottom of my heart, that you find your path